Okay, here it goes.
But only for private use.
Okay, only for private use. We won't use it in church, believe me. Thank you. Makes me want to pray. We just drove to a very questionable area in the West Bank, dividing Israel from Jordan. And soldiers were there, guards, electrified gates, and now we are in the area of Jericho and the baptismal site of Jesus. It was only opened a few years ago for tourists. Here we are in this very busy area, and more will be coming as we go. Okay, we have arrived at the Jordan River. This is the Israeli side. Hello. And I'm saying somebody just touched me, but it's my cousin, so it's all right. Like Jesus, somebody touched me. Okay, we're going down to the, here we go. Okay, this other side is Jordan. This is Israel, where we are. And we're going in to the area. And this is the border ahead, so we can't go up on that side. We'll go on this side. This is mysterious, mystical, and beautiful all at the same time.
You better put that mold on it up there.
I'm not going to.
You're going to stink.
Yeah, that's enough, Father.
Oh no, we lost our priest in New Jersey.
Father, make a kind of circulation. Or Father said where fig is. We read from Holy Scripture, as Maher mentioned on the bus, Catholics are only baptized once, and there's only one baptism. So, as you know, if a Christian friend becomes Catholic, he or she would just recite the creed, but not be rebaptized, because we don't do that. There's one baptism. So we as Christians accept baptism about our baptismal promises. And what happens at Easter is we renew them. We'll spiritually renew them, as Carl was reading the scriptures from the Jordan baptism of Jesus. And we could be sprinkled, or I can pour water on you. So as you come in, you just tell me what you prefer, to be sprinkled or have a little water. It's not baptism, you're being blessed by water in the Jordan. We're commemorating Jesus' baptism in the name of Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Reading to begin. Or who's reading? The first?
No. Just one by one to cross in front of you.
While you're reading?
We will read it first, and then we will do that
Okay,
here.
they're going to come this way?
The baptism of Jesus.
Oh.
After John had baptized all the people, and while Jesus was engaged in prayer after also having been baptized, heaven opened and the Holy Spirit descended upon him in bodily form like a dove. And a voice came from heaven, "You are my beloved Son, in you I am well pleased." The Gospel of the Lord.
Let's put ourselves in the presence of Christ and hear the voice of God speaking to all of us that we are his beloved daughters and sons, and the people alongside us and all the groups are likewise his daughters and sons. And just for a moment, put yourselves in the Jordan when Jesus was there. Maybe the confusion, maybe the noise, maybe John's preaching, and then let us focus on Jesus, our light. The water which you'll be receiving is the same water with which he was baptized. Even though he was the Son of God, he accepted his humanity. He told John, let it be according to the tradition. So he allowed himself to go down into the Jordan to be baptized as a human being. It gives us great dignity now to be baptized in the same water from Jesus, our Lord and brother. I invite you forward and let me know if you
want to be sprinkled or you accept the Lord.
Father, how old was Christ when
Well, it's the beginning of his ministry around 30-ish. And we traditionally, he was 33 at the end of his ministry, so we traditionally give it 3 years.
So would you say this was the beginning of Christianity?
No, beginning of his ministry. Christianity didn't begin until the Holy Spirit showered his power on the apostles. That was the birth of the church, Pentecost Sunday. So it's 50 days after Easter is actually the beginning of the church. Today is the beginning of Jesus' public ministry. And those, all the stories we know, all the reflections that we've heard with the scriptures on the bus and here, all indicate his public ministry. And today was the day it began.
So when is the beginning of the...
In your baptismal promises, in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Do you choose to renew your baptismal promises? In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Do whatever you want.
Do you renew your baptismal promises? In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Do you wish to renew your baptismal promises? In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
I do.
Sprinkle. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Stand behind.
Do you wish to renew your baptismal? Okay. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Oh no, I just want to spray.
Okay, thank you. You're renewing your baptismal promises in the name of the Father. She only wants to sprinkle, so she's going to get a special. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. God bless you. Hey, we aim to please. What is it? Just hold it down.
They're not gonna go down there.
Okay, I'll come up. Sprinkle.
That's why they can go down here, though.
Okay.
Yeah, put your feet in water.
Okay. Sprinkle. You renew your baptismal promises in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
She wants to be dunked.
Come down once more. You want to go deeper? Okay. Bernard, do you renew your baptismal promises? Do you choose to renew your baptismal promises in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit? Do you renew your baptismal promises in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit? Kim, do you choose to renew your baptismal promises? This is Johnny.
I know.
In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
She's melting.
Do you renew your baptismal promises? In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Carol walked in front of me. Just turn around to the top. Just turn around to the top.
I'll give you that.
Double blow.
I did it for her. I mean, hey, I would never do that.
Video, is it on now? Video? Okay. I don't have to do nothing, just shoot it.
In the name of the Father, and the Son.
Oh, what are you going to let them do to you?
Light sprinkle.
I know, you know that ain't happening.
A light sprinkle. Light.
I use my hand.
Light sprinkle.
I know. Oh. Do you renew your baptismal promises? In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. I'm going to bless myself in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Okay, good.
Oop, one more.
One more, good. Do you renew your baptismal promises? Sprinkle it. Sprinkle it. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And look, one blessing for I use a big brush. Everybody gets sprinkled. Now, is there? Can we sing one verse of "Come Holy Spirit"? Can we sing one verse of "Come Holy Spirit"? Come Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost, Creator blessed, and fill our hearts with of thy rest. Come, heavenly aid, and fire of love, and sweet anointing from above, and sweet anointing from above. May God bless us and may we walk in his ways, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Thank you, Father. Let's live in peace. You're quite welcome. Here we are in the Jordan River, having just renewed our baptismal promises with Christians from all over the world. The other side of the video are Christians from Jordan and here in Israel. We've been blessed with the water of the Jordan, and we ask the Lord to bless our group and our families and friends back home. God bless you all. The joy of Christians being rebaptized, baptized, and renewed in baptism, as well as visitors from the Orthodox community. Okay.
Well, that's why we're just saying you have all, you're talking about all that conflict, struggle, that's just right here you have like paradise. Everybody should be mandated to come.
This is not our group, but another Christian group just enjoying the power of baptism and the place of the baptism of Jesus. Hello. Hello. Driving along the road back from the site of the baptism. This fence is separating the Israeli from the Jordanian site. We couldn't go on the other side of that fence. We're not allowed to. We can come from Jordan to Israel, but not Israel to Jordan. Politics. So this vast desert is where John the Baptist gathered his friends and met at the river, as we just did. As we go along this road, we realize how desolate this desert is. And then we come upon a little oasis that's really modern, where the Palestinians built their harvest. In the distance, we see a little body of water. Beans of produce, olives, grapes, avocados. And this is the former site, zone, separates us. Highly guarded. Here we are on the bus, leaving the river, Jordan, where we were all just renewed in our baptismal promises.
They stayed there for 25 years and then they returned.
Jericho.
And then, when you create a
After
job
the 1964 agreement,
come and live right here.
Colleges were open.
The multiplication happened
The United States
8 times,
supported
right? From 8,000 to 60,000 today.
the area. Jericho is the oldest city.
Why we have to visit Jericho
history.
as Catholics? Yeah, we are sharing our faith right here. Jesus Christ had 3 different stories right here in Jericho. And Zacchaeus.
This is the tree, supposedly, that Zacchaeus
That's
climbed
the
up.
name of the text right here. This is chapter 19.
And Jesus calls
Listen
Zacchaeus
to that and
down,
listen how pretty
saying, I'm going to stay at your house tonight. Of course, none of this was built up. He climbed up there, and Jesus asked him to come
Jesus
down.
and Zacchaeus, the rich tax collector. Jesus entered Jericho and was passing through it.
A man there named Zacchaeus was a chief tax collector and a rich man. He wanted to see who Jesus was, but since he was short, excuse me, in stature, he could not see him because of the
guy who's
crowd.
reading is short.
Therefore,
in stature, by the way.
Therefore, he ran around
By the
and
way.
climbed a sycamore tree in order to catch a glimpse of him, for he was going to pass that way. When he reached that spot, Jesus looked up and said to him, Zacchaeus, hurry up and come down. I must stay at your house today. Zacchaeus came down quickly and welcomed him joyfully. When the people observed this, they began to complain, saying, he has gone to be the guest of a man who is a sinner. But Zacchaeus stood there and said to the Lord, Behold, Lord, I intend to give half of everything I possess to the poor, and if I have defrauded someone of anything, I will repay that amount 4 times over.